So all that big Willie talk, hop, you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself.
There are some things to be said about the national anthem. I'm gonna let you guys hear Fergie sing the national anthem.
To perform the Star-Spangled Banner is an acclaimed singer, songwriter, actress, and 8-time Grammy Award winner.
8 times? Wow. Black Eyed Peas.
That's a lot.
Fergie.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wave at the twilight's last gleam?
Unconventional, not terrible though.
No, I just was waiting for terrible.
Let's see where it goes.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare.
I mean, that's rough. Rough patch. A little rough.
Not terrible, though.
Not terrible.
Bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there.
All right, here we go now. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Not terrible. Unconventional. Different.
Spangled banner yet wave.
That's just funny. Still
Funny
not
for
terrible,
sure.
just funny.
For the land of the free.
Still not. I mean,
And the home of the brave.
struggle on the close. Struggle on the close. I give Fergie a congratulations.
I like it.
You played yourself just because nobody wants a sexy national anthem. So give it that.
Congratulations.
All right, well, hold
But
on.
it wasn't terrible.
No, and
It wasn't terrible.
I'm reversing the congratulations you played yourself on the internet because no one thinks for themselves at all. So once everyone starts roasting, you got to roast.
Right.
And on top of that, the NBA was showing people's reactions. And they showed Draymond Green, whose
With his
mouth
mouth
is open.
open.
His mouth's always open, bro. That's just his standard. Draymond has sort of a stupid look at all times, like he's just staring straight ahead with his mouth open. That really wasn't Fergie's fault.
No.
Like, I just expected it to be terrible. And when I went to go
wasn't.
watch it, I went, oh, this was just a pile on for no reason.
You're a liar.
No, I meant
Congratulations.
Now,
You played yourself.
for those too young, because many of you are too young to know about real terrible national anthems, the internet is too young. This also happened at an NBA All-Star game. This is Carl Lewis.
Oh, say, can you see? And the riders.
Oh, wow.
For the land of the free.
That is a terrible national anthem.
Congratulations.
So if you
played
thought
yourself.
Fergie was bad, I don't
my
ever in your life.
that was Fergie.
And that was
wasn't
just
bad,
NBA
man.
All-Star games.
Honestly, I've never heard that before.
Exactly.
What?
Wait, I'm gonna make up for it right now.
Wow.
No, you did not. You did not.
Fergie's was unconventional,
Oh
not
my
terrible.
God.
Laura, what's on your list?
All right. Well, J.J. Redick of the Philadelphia 76ers, right? Oh, he had a rough couple of last 24 hours have been really rough. Because, okay, so the NBA was putting out a video of all these different, NBA stars releasing a video of saying, Happy Chinese New Year, right?
Okay, Fat Troy.
So I don't even know what happened, and there's a few congratulations that need to be handed out because in the video, right, he was trying to say, he says he got tongue-tied, but he ends up saying a racial slur. And it sounds so foul, because when I heard it, I was like, what? He said, what? What? And then, and to me, number one, at first I was like, oh, he completely played himself, right? Which he did, because he made a mistake. But then the NBA put it out.
Wait, this was pre-recorded?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like released.
It was a video montage.
Wait.
So nobody caught it.
yourself.
Nobody saw it, and they thought it was okay.
So
the
someone
guy shooting it.
shot this, edited it together with other footage, and
Yes.
still put it out knowing?
Yes.
Oh, that's not, come on, son.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So he released a statement saying, he apologized. He's like, look, I got tongue-tied, and the word I purposely said was not in the word I said was not in my vocabulary. He's like, I'm extremely, extremely sad, and I apologize to all my Chinese fans, but he just said he got tongue-tied. So
And the NBA still put it out.
yes,
That's
why
another
would you put it
congratulations
out?
they deserve.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Rosenberg, what you got up today?
Well, I mean, you got to respect the king. You know what I'm saying? You're going to sit up here and do all these congratulations and not talk about the king.
Donald Trump.
That's right, the king of congratulations.
Yeah.
Because he forgot what happened last week, apparently. So if you thought that for a minute he would get off of talking about his normal things to really mourn the loss of teenagers who were slaughtered, you'd be wrong. Because by 2 days ago, the 18th, which is what, Sunday? Yeah, by Sunday, he was on to tweets like this. Just watched a very insecure Oprah, who at one point I knew very well, interview a panel of people on 60 Minutes. The questions were biased and slanted, the facts incorrect. Hope Oprah runs so she can be exposed and defeated just like all of the others.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The next day, have a great but very reflective President's Day! Exclamation point.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The next, after that, Obama was president up to and beyond the 2016 election. Why didn't he do something about Russian meddling?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
How many things is he going to talk about not related to the funerals of the teenagers which were happening? Oh, he might have not noticed that because yesterday when the funerals started happening, he was playing golf.
Damn.
Congratulations,
Wow.
you played yourself.
Wow.
Meanwhile, of course, one of the students from the school spoke over the weekend at a anti-gun rally and just absolutely roasted the president. Specifically,
And other politicians.
and other
senators,
politicians.
And adults in general.
And yeah, president again, completely and 100% tone deaf on what's happening in this country. And others jumped in, of course. People like people we've come used to being idiots like Tommy Loren and everyone on the right who feels the obligation, Ebro. They have to be pro-gun. They have to be. Even if they didn't grow up caring about guns, because it's the politics of their party
Deeper
and their
than
side.
that.
Oh, keep going. What is it?
It's deeper than that. It's advertising money from the NRA. The NRA is like a giant advertiser. It would be like me getting on this radio and going after fast food companies and soda companies. I would lose my job because they advertise on this radio station.
So because they're
The NRA advertises on these conservative radio stations and websites. They are not going to lose that big budget advertiser. And if you want to have real talk about one of the biggest problems in America, it is the people who control the advertising dollars. It's something that's never talked about. You know why?
because people are going to talk
Because
about
people don't want to
job.
lose their advertisers.
Tommy Loren tweeted over the weekend, when a police officer shoots an unarmed man, you blame the police officer. When a horrific school massacre occurs, you blame the gun. Please explain the
She didn't
logic.
say that.
Yes, she did.
I'm not. Give her. I gotta get out of this
Beyond.
segment. I gotta get
Congratulations,
out of this segment.
you played
I can't. Not
yourself.
doing that. That's why I said a long time ago, man, when everybody was running around meeting with this lady, there's certain people I don't meet and talk to. I'm sorry. You're not worthy of my time because your intellect level is not high enough.
I have to admit, it did require a reply from me. I tweeted, I wrote, LOL, you are not bright, dude. Police are entrusted with guns legally, as their job is to protect us. We want to keep guns away from maniacs who shouldn't be trusted with guns. Got
and
it?
who aren't trained, aren't mentally stable.
Why would you ever compare? In fact, what you just said was disrespect to police. Like, what how could you even You know when
And by the way, there are police who are maniacs and mentally unstable, and they need to be checked too.
Well, of course, we don't want them to be trusted with. You know, when she finished that tweet, though, she was like, "Yeah, they can't argue this one. I did it again. I'm a genius."
I need Emma Gonzalez. Emma Gonzalez, give her time real quick.
The people in the government who were voted into power are lying to us. And us kids seem to be the only ones who notice and are prepared to call BS. Companies trying to make caricatures of the teenagers nowadays, saying that all we are is self-involved and trend-obsessed, and they hush us into submissions when our message doesn't reach the ears of the nation. We are prepared to call BS. Politicians who sit in their gilded House and Senate seats funded by the NRA telling us nothing could have ever been done to prevent this. We call BS. They say that tougher gun laws do not decrease gun violence. We call BS. They say a good guy with a gun stops a bad guy with a gun. We call BS. They say guns are just tools like knives and are as dangerous as cars. We call BS. No, they say that no laws could have been able to prevent the hundreds of senseless tragedies that have occurred. We call BS. That us kids don't know what we're talking about, that we're too young to understand how the government works. We call BS.
Bruh, if you haven't seen that clip of that young lady, Google it today. Emma Gonzalez up there. And I mean, these kids, they're going to D.C. There's already a march plan that head to D.C.
There is.
Fam, let me tell you something. If you're a politician and you have a rating from the NRA that's better than a D, you about to be so finished out here. You about to be super finished. Matter of fact,
Congratulations, you played yourself.